Hello everyone, my name is Dane Snyder, professional archaeologist. I just wanted to let everybody know, give them a heads up, invite anybody who was interested about the archaeological dig we're doing at the Taylor Schoolhouse this weekend. We're going to continue what we did back in 2007, which I did some other archaeology here. We're just going to try to find other areas to navigate, to hopefully find some artifacts and features such as the outhouse, the other side of the schoolhouse, maybe where they played, which was the playground, see what things we may find or what the kids, the students back then may have actually dropped, which you know how kids drop and lose things all the time. So we look forward to seeing you out here, and if you can't make it this time, there'll be something in the future. Thanks. I should do so this is a plan view, and I'll bisect it and probably put the bisect on it here, and then that will be a profile. So then you'll have what it looks like from above, and then, so not only do you take pictures, you have to actually draw and record everything too.
Gotcha.
Document everything you can out of it. See that? See how scraping it down to the subsoil?
Yeah.
Taking out the feature. That's so we can get the depth of it then. So when you have a feature, you bisect it in half. So that's called a bisect line. And then you get a profile of the feature, so you can see the shape of it and the profile, the depth. Within the unit, that is. True.
What's that?
I'm just making it look easy. and trust me, there are students who went to college and fresh out of college, and they're on digs, and it's like, yeah, like, like it takes a while. It does take a lot of experience.
You need to have also the touch to do it.
Yeah.
Because some people are so quick and jerky, and this is not a job for quick and jerky.
No, it's an art.
And it's one of those things, it is just, it's a hands-on. The only way you get better at it and pick up on things is just constantly doing it. So like now, like with a shovel, with a trowel, it's like an extension of my arm and hand. Like I can feel stuff with it. I can feel the difference in the soil, you know, and then I can start spotting things better. And so it's just, that's what it comes down to. It's just, you have to have a lot of, put a lot of time in, a lot of experience, and then you just get better and better at it. And you learn better techniques too. Like, oh, this works better for me, So as you can see, sometimes I grab the trowel like this, because for me, the technique I use, it actually works better. And I have a permanent callus right there in my thumb, which is from doing archaeology for 15, 20 years.
Yeah.
So.
So for an archaeologist, what kind of technique do you do for some sifting?
Well,
proper sifting, that is.
You don't want the dirt going outside of the screen. You want to keep it in, so you don't want to get super crazy. Everybody's different. Everyone gets some kind of little technique that they like to do, and then they go with it. I like to keep them away from the edges so the dirt doesn't get stuck underneath the edges. Some people don't really care. I'll get to a certain point, and then you see how I will flip the screens a little bit. Kind of gathers up all of the artifacts together. So everyone gets their own little niche and technique that they like. Some people are a little bit more OCD than others. I need to clean off dirt too. See how I get it all kind of together then after I push all the dirt through. yeah, that's just more soil. That's just a clump of the sub. So that.
Is there anything you're expecting to find in that part of the soil there?
I don't know. Could be anything. Could be just pieces of metal, maybe nails, ceramics, bone. Who knows? Those would be the top things. Burnt wood, which is what I'm finding right here. Some burnt wood. But you can tell it was burnt because the soil was black and had charcoal in it, so. Based off the photos from about 100 years ago, I'm trying to find if I can find the old outhouses. So this may actually be associated with the outhouse, so, which is normal that when they were done using them to fill them in with stuff, you know. So yeah, even just like, so it looks like there's some burnt wood in here as well. So not sure where they got the stuff to fill it in.
We had an outhouse till I was a senior.
Now, one thing I'm curious about when you're doing this part of it, I know you said you go a sliver at a time, but is there always the risk that you could actually chip something off the top if it's in that part of the subsoil?
Yes, and that's the way it is. It goes. I remember when I was doing, back in '97, I was doing archaeology over in Israel, and I was asked to remove this wall, to continue removing this wall because to get down to the next level, next time period occupation, and they have like, we're using pickaxes, so you just take off, about 2 inches at a time, a little sliver at a time. So I put the pickaxe in to start taking away, dismantling the wall, and that section of the wall, just a little bit, fell down, and then all these human remains just fell out. So, which was typical. Like one conqueror, they kill people and then they just shove them in the walls, use them as,
Behind the wall and fill in the front.
Yep. So, but it happens. So I put a pickaxe into some remains. So.
Dane, you have any last words for the people out there about true archaeology or what we did here today, signing off?
It's a lot of hard work and always appreciate any help, but it's also a great history lesson for those who are into it and want to learn more about local history, and because it's not just related to the schoolhouse, it's also involves more greater picture than that.